Good evening or morning, depending on where you are on the globe. Those of you who are coming in love and light, whoever said hello, hello. Those of you who are coming in love and light, high vibes and positivity, of course, welcome. Thank you for joining. So I want to talk about briefly here. I'm never brief, but I always say that. The lower chakras. I want to talk about 4 particular crystals. I have a substitute crystal for one that I'm missing, but I want to talk about the lower chakras, meaning root, sacral, solar, okay? And then, of course, as we're merging into the middle space, the heart space, okay? Which is the place, okay? But I want to talk about 4 of my favorite crystals for working with the lower chakras, and I'm going to talk about why. Okay, I'm pulling up some information from some of the websites, you know, of course, that have information on crystals, but this is just to give like further depth to kind of why I actually like these particular crystals for working with the lower chakras. Okay, I started using these particular crystals, being divinely drawn to them long before I had all of the in-depth, you know, information, metaphysical information about them. So I'm going to show each one. We're talking about the Aventurines, okay? The Aventurine crystal stones, okay? Now, like I said, there's going to be an exception. For the sacral, I don't have orange Aventurine with me, but I do have Carnelian raw piece, okay? For the sacral chakra, which is, man, it's the bomb diggity for the sacral chakra. It has a mixture of orange and red, okay? But to me, it's excellent for working with the sacral chakra, okay? Now, when I talk about working with the chakras, the lower chakras, I'm talking about many things from cleansing to charging, balancing, all those things, right? So I'm going to show you guys real quick. I have all raw pieces here, okay? I'm going to show you guys each. So this is red aventurine, which is for the root chakra. Okay, can you guys see it? There you go. You probably can't tell since I have it pretty dimmed, okay? So we're starting with the root. Red aventurine, okay? So let me give a little bit of a breakdown based on this website's definition, okay? It says, red aventurine is a stone that motivates one to take physical action that make dreams come true. It opens the flow of chi into your physical body, bringing vital energy that heals and dispels negative thought forms and beliefs that create lethargy and feelings of being disconnected. It inspires balance and alignment of our masculine and feminine aspect and aligns the mental and emotional bodies into a harmonious balance with the physical. This master motivator assists one to remain focused on the goal. It strengthens resolve, teaches perseverance and discernment, and guides one to always choose the highest path of life that will bring about the greatest good for self and all concerned. Red aventurine teaches us to embrace our sexuality from a divine perspective, assisting to dispel guilt, fear, and limiting beliefs, allowing us to open to the experience of love from a place of honesty and integrity, leading to deep, intimate, and fulfilling relationships, awakening creative flow, enhancing self-confidence, and attracting prosperity. Now, bam, bitch. You heard? Okay, that's just that aspect, okay? Now, here's the next part. Healing, okay? Here's where it's going to break down a little bit about the healing. In healing, red aventurine is believed to enhance mental stamina and encourage a renewed sense of empowerment. It is believed to bring correction to issues that are affecting blood, circulation, heart, fertility, reproductive organs in both male and female, the nervous system, y'all hear that? Thymus gland, metabolism, autoimmune, and hormones. Okay? It is thought to detox the liver and assist healing of cancer. Wow, didn't expect that. Increase vital energy, stamina, feelings of self-worth, and general feeling of well-being. OMG. So can you guys see how the red aventurine is very, very strongly connected to the root chakra. The root chakra is all about our connections to our physical body and this earth. It's all about our stability, safety, and security, health, and well-being. Okay? So with that being said, there's various ways, be divinely guided if you're being drawn to crystals. How you use it. You can use it by placing it on your pelvis area or on your lower back and just simply meditating with it in that way, setting intentions. You can also make elixir. So be careful how you do elixirs. Now for me, I have a crystal elixir bottle that's made specifically for it. So I don't really have to concern myself too much because it's not going to have direct contact with water, but it will charge the water, the metaphysical property. Okay? So there's so many ways. Like I said, we can use this like placing it on the pelvis, on the bottom of the spine. We can use this by making an elixir to drink as well as an elixir to spray. Did you hear me? Your auric field, your energetic field, right? So if, you feel like you have a lot of root chakra issues, and the reason why I feel like the lures are so important is because it has everything to do with releasing, and balancing, releasing all of the survivalist templates, all of the toxicities. And so we really have to kind of work with them almost on a regular basis just to keep them, I call it energetic maintenance, right? But it's a lot simpler than it sounds. It only sounds all, technical because I'm explaining to you guys the metaphysical properties and so forth. But all we have to do is really just learn how to feel into our own intuitive pull and set intentions with it. And then, of course, care for them in a good way as well. I was thinking about this today because I have a lot of crystals, and I have crystal singing bowls and yada yada. Okay, they're all over. They're all over. But one way to kind of keep the energy good, of course, you're going to have to recycle out and cleanse them, like with salt water, with salt, rice, smudging, all those things. But I even want to add that even as we may not move them necessarily, one way to kind of try to keep them fresh, in my esteem, is like spritzing them with energetic elixirs, as well as like smudging with Palo Santo or sage or whatever you feel comfortable with. Just kind of waving it daily. No big deal if you can. Otherwise, we have various ways we could send energy to crystals and all of that stuff to try to keep them clear because they absorb. So this is why you'll hear people start to say things like people start feeling weird or negative effects or things like that because they hold. And if on behalf of the wearer, they're pulling a lot of density and it's not being cleared out, then of course there could be some feel of like, ooh, this is weird and woody woody whoop. We have to, just like how we clean our body and our clothes and stuff like that, and we notice that if when they're not clean, they feel heavy. It's the same thing. Their consciousness, okay? So that's red aventurine, okay? So I'm going to skip the sacral and go to the solar with yellow, which is, man, this is one of my faves right here. You heard? One of my faves, you dig? Okay, so we're going to talk about really quick, because I'm trying not to be here for 3 hours. Yeah, good luck with that. Let's see, yellow. Aventurine. Boom, bitch. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what? Okay. Alright. I'm looking for creative stone. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this just to give you guys some basic technical stuff from the websites here. So, yellow aventurine. It says here, oh, I was supposed to show you guys, right? Hello, somebody says, how do you clean them? I'm sorry, I didn't see if you commented there. How do you clean them? Okay, well, I recommend kind of looking into the particular stone that you're thinking about cleaning. But generally speaking, it's said to use like salt, water, let them soak in salt and water for the ones that are not irritated by that. Others into like a bowl of rice, because the rice is going to pull out the energy. Another thing is like saging, Palo Santo, like waving it over like the crystals. Of course, some people recommend, if you have access, you can do it in nature. You can just put them out in nature, grass, dirt, if you have access. And of course, those are people that are channelers, you know, channeling Reiki, sound, Tibetan singing bowls and things of that nature could be used to clear crystals, okay? And then, of course, charging, you know, we have moon energy, the sun energy, speaking affirmations, intentions, holding them to our heart space, to charge it to our heart. And there's so many different ways with that, okay? It says here, yellow aventurine is a part of the quartz family and is often referred to as the stone. Here's why I love it. The stone of self-worth and the stone of confidence. Its warm yellow stone pairs perfectly with the solar plex chakra and affects how we perceive ourselves. You hear me? This gemstone can also help rebalance our emotions, allowing us to be who we truly are. Aside from that, yellow aventurine gives us the power to control, hear it good, the power to control our fate, and gives us the ability to make decisions for ourselves. See, the reason why I like this is because those of us that have suffered narcissistic abuse for long periods of time, this is hit hard, okay? The solar is hit hard. So you lose your sense of self. You almost feel like you can't make decisions for yourself. You get comfortable with turning over your power to others, usually the narcissistic bully, okay? And you really, they tear at your self-worth over time with all of their gaslighting and psychological warfare and all of their manipulation and triangulation and all of the crazy making and the gaslighting. And, you know, over time, this is eroding at different aspects, but that solar gets a hit, a pretty damn heavy hit, okay? Yellow aventurine, along with other modalities combined, and consistency, boy, I work with this one a lot. I think I have a whole nother yellow aventurine somewhere, and I hold them in both hands. Then sometimes I'll put it on my solar and imagine it pulling in, and boy. Anyway, let me keep explaining. Boom, bitch. It says, as stated before, the energy of the yellow aventurine resonates in synchronization with the solar plex. This chakra point governs feelings of confidence, self-worth, and our own ability in ourselves. If you find yourself doubting your ability, then it's likely that your solar plexus is blocked. When this chakra is blocked, you may also be more agitated and less amicable when dealing with others. No worries. Yellow aventurine is the perfect gemstone for rebalancing your solar plexus and, in turn, your sense of power. Y'all hear that? When you surround yourself with yellow aventurine, it empowers you to have the confidence to tackle your issues and make the right decisions for yourself. In regard to your career, you will find yourself more driven and even inspired to succeed. You'll also find yourself thinking more positively and you'll experience more joy. This aspect helps us bond with those around us and cooperate better with our peers. An imbalanced solar plex also causes us to feel doubts about our future as well as doubts about our own abilities. Yellow aventurine neutralizes these thoughts. It's also a great gemstone for ending our reliance, do y'all hear it, on others' approval. Breaking the codependency. We can often find ourselves needing validation from those around us, and many times we tend to focus more so on our own personal needs than on our own personal needs. With yellow aventurine, you're better able to understand your needs and have the ability to satisfy those needs. This all helps us take back control of our own life and succeed in what we do. I love this. It's the taking back power. I like that energy, taking back control of our lives. Not in a negative sense of control, but in a sense of empowering ourselves. Okay? As grown folks. You heard? Okay, let me keep it pushing. All right, yellow aventurine. It says, a blockage to your solar plex can even manifest itself in physical ways. So for an example, digestive problems, stomach pain, increase in blood pressure. The yellow aventurine can help alleviate these tensions. It's also a powerful stone cleansing our body. This is another reason why I like it. Our body of toxins, as well as for treating skin conditions and allergy issues. Okay? Yellow aventurine has the power to instill in us fearlessness and a sense of adventure. If you consider yourself a person who is afraid to try new things, a yellow aventurine can make you open to new activities and open new doors for you. It can also reinvigorate your zest for life, and you need this after going through narcissistic abuse. I promise you. This will allow you to not only enjoy the little things in life that make you happy, but also helps you find new joys that make you happy. Okay? Another amazing benefit that yellow aventurine offers is its ability to alleviate grief. Did you hear it? Grief and suffering. Yeah. When you go through narcissistic abuse, that's kind of their whole end game goal, bitch. Okay? Keep you in grief and suffering mode for as long as they possibly can. Okay? So, we all experience some form of tragedy. Y'all know how this goes. They like to keep you in one tragic event after the next. And the grieving process can be a challenge in and of itself, absolutely. This makes it great for those who experience the loss of a loved one or loss or suffer from trauma. Trauma, yellow aventurine, okay? While the energy of yellow aventurine doesn't end our grieving process, it certainly gives us the power to move the fuck on with our lives while we're still finding the silver lining to help us grow. Okay? While meditating with yellow aventurine, placing it around the house or carrying it with us are great ways to obtain its benefits. But we purposefully include it in all of our, what the hell? So no, this is, okay, this is something about what they be doing, bitch. Okay, so let's keep it on pushing. Okay, so that was the yellow aventurine, okay? It's kind of like, you know, it's like the get free of codependency garbage, to believe in yourself, you know, stone, bitch. powerful for reinvigorating yourself, empowering yourself, taking back your power, your sense of self, because this is taken away from you in narcissistic abuse. Because your sense of self, you know, you're a toy, you're an object. Your sense of self is just directly connected to how you serve them. And so this is why it's always this tap dancing shit show dealing with these types. Because to them, you don't have a sense of self. You don't have a sense of your own identity. You're supposed to be there to serve whatever purpose that is they feel they want you to fit. So when you have gone through this for a long time and you're removing yourself from these situations, it serves to work on these particular chakras along with everything else you're doing with your professional help you may be getting, as well as any physical things you're doing. But these energy centers took hits dealing with toxic types, okay? And I don't care what they look like on the surface, bitch, and they label, bitch. You heard? Okay, so hold up. Okay, I think that's it. So it says here, so whether you're looking to regain your confidence, empower yourself, or reduce pain within your own body, we're certain that the yellow aventurine is the gemstone for you. Okay? All right, so that's the yellow aventurine. Now let's go on to the green. We're going to go back to the carnelian because I don't have the orange aventurine with me. But certainly, if you can get a hold of an orange aventurine and just use all these aventurines, man, you be in the business, bitch. You heard? Okay, so that's the green aventurine. So we're going into the heart space here, and we're going to circle back to the sacral after that, okay? Let's see. Green aventurine. Green. You heard? All right. Green. All right. What we got? It says green aventurine provides strength, confidence, courage, and happiness. It renews one's optimism for life and pushes us to take action to acquire what we want in this world. This stone urges one to get out of their comfort zone and take on new opportunities. Allow this stone to take you on an adventure, blah, blah, blah. Green aventurine, okay, is here to keep your emotional body calm. Oh my God, we need this, okay? Emotional body calm when you're trying things that may be uncomfortable at first. So when we're trying to change our lives and we're making all of these changes and this does not feel normal and comfortable at first, even when it's right, because of all of the, you know, the momentum built up, all of the conditioning, the patterns, all that stuff that's been so cemented and hardwired for so freaking long. So anytime that we're trying something outside of that, it's not going to automatically feel like butterflies and sunshine, and it doesn't mean that there's something wrong. So the green aventurine will help calm the emotion body. It says, those nervous butterflies in your stomach will be replaced by an ever-burning fire that is eager to burn. This crystal is here to help you enjoy life while sharing your energy and experiences with those that are closest to you. Okay, let's see what else they have here. It says luck and good fortune. Green aventurine has been associated with, here good, luck since its discovery. Okay. Oh, I ain't gonna go into all that because I don't wanna like give y'all no ideas. Hold up. What are you talking about? Okay. These stones have been attributed to luck, prosperity, and good fortune for thousands of years. in multiple different civilizations, okay? This didn't have as much info. Let me go to a different website. It didn't have the lowdown, bitch, like the other ones. Let's see. Let's use this one. I felt like that was too basic. All right. They're talking about luck again. Luck. Okay. Green Aventurine also releases old patterns. See, that's what I'm looking for. Releases old patterns, habits, and disappointments so that new growth can take place. It brings optimism and a zest for life again. It enhances your creativity and motivation. Okay. It encourages perseverance in maneuvering through life obstacles. It also reinforces one's one's decisiveness and amplifies leadership. Yes. Injecting a sense of humor. Y'all know I like that. Okay. And openness. Okay. Aventurine is a variety of the quartz. We're not going to get into all those percentages, breakdowns, okay, we don't need all that. Green Aventurine carries a strong connection to Earth. I like that. Okay, this is about grounding, Earth, and the Devic Kingdom, providing a better understanding and appreciation of nature and its soothing vibrations upon the mind and the body. It's an excellent stone for, what the hell? Girding houses or gardens. Anyway, wearing Aventurine also absorbs electromagnetic smog and guards against environmental pollution. Tapped to a cell phone, it protects, wow, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that part. Against its emanations. Green Aventurine energetically stimulates the physical growth of premature infants, okay, young children and teenagers. It increases overall vitality and enhances the intellectual development of children struggling with schoolwork, okay. It assists adults with written work, typing, and computer skills, and is beneficial to all to overcome clumsiness. Interesting. Okay. It says Aventurine may be made into an elixir to drink or used in ablution by soaking a stone fragment in demineralized water overnight. It is highly beneficial for fighting eczema, rosacea, acne, and other skin problems. Okay. Green Aventurine. Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting side effect. It says Aventurine is ideal for soothing quick tempers. Yeah. Or brutal temperaments, and could greatly diminish the effects of domestic strife. Well, shit, I don't know about that because if motherfucker's crazy. It said domestic strife between spouses. For those looking for love in their mature years. Here we go, yo. Green Aventurine may be used as a love crystal or added to a heart chakra layout as it encourages love later in life. Now I'm like, that's a beautiful energy. Okay. So that's the green Aventurine. So now let's circle back to the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, element of water. Okay, the color is orange. It is also feminine energy. Okay, let's see here. Let's go with the Carnelian. Oh, I love this stone right here. I love this one. Let's see. Carnelian crystal beige. Now let's see. I love it. Let's see. I'm telling y'all, it's one of my favorites. I mean, I like a lot of crystals, but I'm like, it's for really one of my favorites. Now let's see if this is going to give a good breakdown. I don't need the history and the damn... Hold up. Yeah, I don't want that one. We're not trying to get sciencey in this way. We're just trying to tap into the benefits. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to click on it. Let's see if they're giving a good example to help y'all understand here. It says Carnelian, okay, orange, okay, the Chaldonian, okay, the color, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see. So what is the meaning of this? Carnelian has been used in ancient cultures for a variety of reasons. It is considered to be a stabilizing stone. Y'all probably finna catch why I love this stone. The word itself comes from a Latin word meaning flesh or yellowish red, which symbolizes bold energy and stimulation of the spirit. Ancient usage ranged from beliefs that carnelian stone could help timid speakers become eloquent and bold, to being worn by warriors around the neck for courage and physical power. You heard me? To help with conquering their enemies. You heard? Carnelian has many names. Okay, boom, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ancient Egyptians named the carnelian the sunset stone because they believed it caught and reflected the heat of the sun and channeled it into the wearer. Ooh. Carnelian is still considered a symbol of life in modern cultures. It is also used for protection, wealth, and wisdom. Okay. Carnelian is also a wonderful stone for self-esteem. It helps the wearer to develop and maintain a healthy self-image. Carnelian helps one to be more outgoing and sociable. It is a warm and friendly, easy to get along with. Okay. The stone is also excellent aid to help those who are seeking to rebuild their self-esteem after going through setbacks. And of course, you guys know where I'm going with this. When you've dealt with narcissistic abuse, toxic motherfuckers, okay, that was hell-bent on fucking with you, and their passive-aggressive, weird nigga bitch ways. Once you remove yourself from all of that, you're healing and you're rebuilding yourself. And so this is beautiful. It says, carnelian is also excellent for helping to get rid, y'all hear me? Get rid of unwanted or negative energies. It can help to protect you against psychic attack, which is the narcissist bread and butter. Okay? Psychic attacks. Okay? This is how they do majority of their shit, so that they can look to the world like they ain't doing shit. Okay? So they... It's called psychological warfare. Look it up. Okay? And they be having on aprons and holding dust sticks and shit. So, I'm so mad. Alright. It's the truth. I know it's the truth too. It says, although carnelian is a stone used for grounding. There it is. That's one of the other reasons why I was in love with it. Grounding, bitch. It can sometimes have a reverse effect on some people. Carnelian can sometimes make one feel a little bit ungrounded or out of touch. It just depends. They said that this is rare. Okay, yeah, because I didn't experience that with carnelian. Okay, I experienced that with moldavite, but I didn't experience that with the carnelian. Okay, it says carnelian is a very powerful healing stone. This stone is also known as a blood stone. It has a very high iron content, hence it's red in color. Some of the healing properties of carnelian are below. Health and vitality. It enhances the flow of life force in the body and well-being. It combats fatigue. And you definitely gonna deal with fatigue. I'm telling you right now, boom, bitch. Living in fight, flight, and freeze. Constantly dealing with them toxic motherfuckers. Yeah, you're gonna have to work with that. Carnelian helps in the release of stress and heals the body and the mind. Healing of the heart chakra, the stone purifies your blood, lungs, and liver. It strengthens the immune system. Carnelian is very effective in treating any kind of infections, wow, and diseases of the blood. Interesting. Promotes fertility. It strengthens the reproductive system and helps women who are trying to conceive. Lowers blood pressure. Carnelian balances the blood pressure and cleanses the blood and the circulatory system. Stabilizes blood sugar levels. Carnelian protects against all types of infections and toxins in the blood. Ooh. Y'all know where I'm going here. I didn't know it did all that though. It says carnelian is usually used when dealing with a particular issue, often related to one's self-esteem. This stone can help embrace a person's self-esteem and confidence. It may also be used for those who are very emotional or impulsive. And quite naturally, if you've gone through narcissistic abuse, you may feel emotional. Yes. This stone can help in releasing negative emotions while providing a positive outlook in life. This can be achieved by clearing out the negative emotions like anger, resentment, guilt, and fear. Now y'all see why I like this stone. The energy of this stone can also be used in cleansing the emotional body and the energy field. Did you hear me? The energy field of a person. It can also improve a person's creativity and enhance one's motivation in life. Okay. Carnelian can improve a person's mental abilities and even enhance his or her intelligence. This stone can help in dealing with depression and anxiety. It is also helpful for people who are physically inactive and are in need of motivation. Aside from that, it can also help stimulate the mind, particularly the analytical and logical thinking. It can also improve a person's ability to learn and increase memory. Yes, the memory takes a hit with narcissistic abuse. This stone is also beneficial for those who have the tendency to be workaholics, those who are highly competitive, and those who have the tendency to be obsessed with work. It can also help people who are indecisive or those who are perfectionists. See how it's going to balance out these energies? Carnelian can be helpful in healing the body, particularly the digestive system, liver, stomach, and the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands take a major hit as well with narcissistic abuse. It can also heal skin conditions and disorders, throat problems, and appetite. This stone can also treat diseases of the kidney and bladder. Okay. Carnelian can help in finding the spirit's connection to the physical body. It can also increase one's willpower. Boom. I was waiting for that. Because narcissistic abuse is designed to tear at the will. Okay. To make you want to kill yourself. To make you want to die. To make you want to give up on life. To make you want to give up on living. To make you want to just like basically lay down and let them suck off your energy. Okay. It says, yeah, willpower, spiritual growth, and awareness. It can be used in uniting the mind and body yoga. Yep. Aside from that, it can also help find one's life's purpose and destiny. Hello. A lot of people are just aimless. Okay. Long past, you know, I shouldn't say age, but just aimless. Just whatever. It can also help in finding one's talents and in making new friends. Okay. This stone can also help in letting go. Letting go of the fear of the unknown. Letting it go, right? Because it'll stagnate you if you let it. So this is one of the reasons why I love the Carnelian. Okay? For the sacral chakra. All right? And again, these, I feel like we should tend to those. I mean, we need to tend to all our chakras. We need to tend to the aura and all the chakras. But if people were looking for like a starting point and haven't really been working with their chakras or energy at all, I would recommend working with the lores. Getting that dealt with so that the ascension, the rise, root up, can happen in a more harmonious way, right? More harmonious and balanced way. Okay, all right, so I hope that helped. I just wanted to share something about crystals and the chakras and working with the Aventurines. So I invite you to do your own due diligence, look into the Aventurines, or any crystals for that matter that you're feeling drawn to. But I personally, I like these. You heard? I mean, I like them. I like them all, right? I like the sunstone. I like a lot of crystals. But if I had to choose, if I had to like reduce it and simplify it and go, okay, boom, we ain't gonna work with 1,000 crystals. Let's reduce this. Okay, if I had to, these would be the 5, since I don't have the orange here, so it's a total of 5. These would be the 5 that I would choose to work with, dealing with the lower chakras. Very powerful crystals, okay? All right, guys. Now some of y'all's like, where's the reading, Bloomy? Where's the reading? It's coming. I invite y'all to go check out my YouTube. My readings are timeless. By the way, I feel like I need to maybe say that a lot more. Timeless, meaning it's whenever people are drawn, energy is fluid. Things happen for different people at different times. So if you're looking for something, I totally invite you to go check out my YouTube. Trazillion videos over there. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but dude, it's a lot of videos. It's a lot of readings. A lot. Okay, so be divinely guided and zoom through them and see if there's any messages coming out for you there. But I will be back, not tonight, or this morning rather, but I will be, chances are, doing a reading tomorrow for those of you who are waiting. Okay, all right, guys. I love my high vibe tribers. You heard? We're on 21 days of gratitude, bitch. So wait, before I go, let me tell y'all how I be incorporating the shit that y'all see me post about, right? So, Oh Bloomy Bloom incorporates everything, and I'm always tested. So, you know, when I say stuff like, okay, looking at things in the bigger picture and practicing gratitude, bitch, for, you know, saying, well, I have to pull for it sometime, and to feel it, I have to dig. So, case in point, today, there was like, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there was like maybe 2 or 3 different challenges that I stopped because I was fencing to do the Bloomy. So I had to stop. I was like, I did not, you know, wooty woo. And then I was like, okay, I'm thankful. I was like, okay, wait. I was like, okay, let me try. Help me, ancestors. And as I was serious, I was sincere. But, you know, I had to stop myself and go, okay, and get creative with tapping into the gratitude in situations that are not always easy at first glance. For an example, I couldn't find my 3 pairs of glasses that I like, okay? I have these 3 pairs of glasses I like. They're just fashion glasses, okay? but I couldn't find them, okay? And I was like, why? How come? I was like, but they were here, but they were there. Like, I was like really like not feeling this. I was like, I am not happy. Like, that was the first thing I said. So then I went through a couple of changes. I said, okay. I was like, authenticity. I was like, well, I accept. I was like, I accept how I feel in this moment. I was like, I accept that I am not happy, that I cannot find my glasses. Okay? I was like, authenticity. And I started laughing. Then after that, I was like, I accept that I can't find, that I'm not happy about my glasses. And then after that, I paused again because I was still trying to dig for some authentic feelings and emotions and trying to pull for the gratitude. So then I was like, okay. So then I was like, okay, I am grateful for the experience. This is how I put it. I ain't no joke. I said the experience of losing my three flavored glasses, because, and see, this is how I was able to merge it in. I said because it has taught me, and it teaches me detachment, and it teaches me about organization skills, being more organized, and it teaches me to become open to buying new things. So I am grateful for the opportunity. I had to dig, man. I had to dig to make it real. I had to figure out a way in those moments so that it was connecting for me. Like, okay, well, yes, it did teach me a little bit more about detachment. It did teach me about maybe being more organized so that I wasn't trying to figure out if I left it here or over there, if I put it there or if I put it there. It did teach me about just being open to buying something new. Okay, it's all about perspective. And once I tapped into it in that way, and I accepted my original feeling, right? And then next thing I know, I wasn't as pissed. It kind of lifted. Why am I sharing this? Gratitude is one of the most powerful frequencies we can tap into. It is. So, and it's not about bypassing our experiences, but there's a reason why it's so powerful. It is. Because whether we're able to fully conceive certain things or not in the moments, and I know it's cliche, and I don't like to overuse it because I don't believe in over spiritualizing or downplaying anybody's experience or trauma. But I do see where it serves to get us out of the rut. Because what we're thinking on most of the time, we're still going to continue to recreate. Even if that's not what we're intending to do. One of the reasons why narcissists do what they do. So the more we're ruminating, the more we're recreating. I know. So I recommend being gentle with ourselves because, you can't beat yourself up. That's not what's going to help you to get out of that. But finding ways to get into neutral first. Accepting your emotions, feeling them. Then asking for help. So how do you reframe that? How do you reframe it? How do you recreate it? How do you shift? How do you shift? Least resistance. But how do you shift so you can align? It's not as easy as it sounds, right? This is why I like to do these 21 days and stuff like that, because we're not hardwired that way. And we have a lot of external energies that are, in the lures, if you will, and they want everyone else to be there as well. Okay? And energies that feed off of fear, off of trauma, off of, having people recreate narratives over and over and over and over. what we focus on, we're giving it power. And this makes the job for readers a challenge, because we're channeling energy and we're highlighting things that's going on. And if we're not careful, I saw a quote somewhere today where it said, yeah. The new show Wednesday, like the spin-off of the Addams Family or some shit like that. Somebody had put it on here, and it was like a little short. And basically, little Wednesday was talking to someone about how the lens of the world, the way she saw the world, and what that meant for her. And basically, because Wednesday, her lens was more dark in nature. And so the person that she was talking to then explained to her, okay, she's like, okay, you're a raven. It means that, you see the world from a darker place, but it also makes you more powerful. But if not careful, it can lead to madness. And until tapping into the support, because she asked for help, and it was about tapping into the connection of the ancestors, passed on loved ones, to help balance that energy. Why am I saying this? Because I feel like, when we have lived a life of abuse and all these toxicities, we got crazy motherfuckers, killers, and shit, weird nigga bitch groups, shit bitch. You know what I'm saying? All of this toxic shit, right? Dark witches, warlocks, doing their ritual works, woo-de-woo, woo-de-woo, woo, which is real. It's real. We can end up stuck. And if we're giving power to it constantly, even once we have overcome it, they gonna get their lot. You call judgment, get out the way. They are. But the more we, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing the best I can, collective. I'm not perfect. I'm doing the best I can to provide the merge, because we need the give the reading so you all can know what's going on and make the changes, especially those of you who are newer. What the hell is happening, bitch? These crazy motherfuckers. Yes, hell, yes. We need to know. But it almost keeps you outside of your own energy. Like, okay, you need to know to a degree, then pull back in. Yeah. That seesaw. Pull back in. Focus on your power. Focus on your frequencies, your energies, realigning and healing. And let that be the primary focus. Primary focus. Primary healing. Not them motherfuckers. Because I say this all the time. Even though all these readings, it's the same story, yo. They gonna be crazy, fucked up, crazy. Crazy motherfuckers doing crazy, fucked up shit. To the chosen. It's gonna be the same story. That ain't gonna change. The killers, the whores, the thieves. It's gonna be the same shit. Motherfuckers taking inheritance. Motherfuckers signing papers, bitch. People cloning phones, which is a real thing, by the way. All of this. Agents, ops. Yeah, that's all real. But take your power back from them. How do you do it? Balance. Let your intention be about trying to maintain and constantly balancing out energy. Okay? Focusing on the beautiful things, the higher things. Deal with what we have to deal with in the lower. Release, but then focus more. Because that's what you're feeding. If we're feeding about all these narcissists, narc, and yes, the awareness, we need it. But we also need some balance to get us back into the beautiful energy too. Because I promise you, they're going to be a narcissist tomorrow. They're one today, and they're going to be one tomorrow, bitch. They're going to be the narcissist, and that's the way the cookie crumbles until they die. You heard? Stalkers are going to be, they going to be stalkers. Lunatics are going to be lunatics. You heard? I do want to provide those readings for y'all, but I also want to provide y'all with stuff that's going to help past the knowledge about the crazy motherfuckers. They jealous of you this week. Guess what? They're going to be jealous of you next week, bitch. And they, you know. It ain't changing. You hear me? That ain't gonna change, friend. The haters are gonna hate. That ain't gonna change either. I'm aware that some of them are here now. It's the name of the game. It's the way it is. But take back your power. Work on you. If you've suffered narcissistic abuse, really, you've taken hits in ways that just the average Joe Schmo didn't. Narcissistic abuse is different than standard mistreatment. Do the best you can to love on you and make that an intention. Your health and well-being on a holistic scale. Be wise, be vigilant, do the things you need to do to deal with lunatics. You heard? But then, let's focus on what makes you happy. Do you even remember? See, we lose this. We lose it. Do you remember what brings you joy? Outside of trying to keep the narcissist not mad for fucking 30 minutes. Do you remember? Feel good energy that wasn't connected to you having to sell your soul and sell yourself out so the narcissist wouldn't be abusive, bitch. Do you remember? See, this is what gets taken. This is what we need to tap back into, though. Because this is going to be the path of your healing. No longer here as an object for narcissist supply. For their whims and pleasures, as if you don't matter. Focusing on what makes you happy for once and not trying to make them happy so they won't be acting crazy towards you for a damn change. The more we invest into the feel-good energy, the more we start shifting the frequency of our energy. Which is a part of why they want you feeling fucked up, by the way. It's all a vicious cycle with these types. It's a reason. You hear me? Give these motherfuckers hell. And you give them hell by taking care of you. Pulling your attention back from them. They have taken up space, dear, in your mind for far too long. They don't deserve to be there. Fill your mind and life with things that put a real smile on your face that you ain't got to sell your fucking soul for. You heard?